can safely now claim that AI is only as good as the data you give it. All right, so let's see how we can solve this problem for you with the data prep capability at ThoughtSpot. So imagine I'm the financial analyst for a major event-based gaming company. We just concluded a big game, and my CFO has asked me a very simple question: how did we do? Now that may seem very, very simple, but it's not that simple because it does not include just the revenue analysis. It kind of requires me to do profitability analysis by customer segments, different channels, and whatnot. The biggest challenge is that the data is everywhere. We have the transaction data, which is high velocity coming in from different systems like applications, web applications, third-party ticketing systems and whatnot. But thankfully, all of that is landing in Snowflake through a robust, ETL system. However, the customer or the fan data, we call it fan, that information, such as demographic information, loyalty information, etc., these are all sitting in a silo. It's in the CRM system, which is not tied to the ETL flow. And that's the problem. Now, let me show you how in about 10 minutes, I'm able to get this data together, mash up the data, blend the data together, and get this data up and running for my CFO to have a closer look at. All right, so let me start sharing my screen here. All right. So I'm using ThoughtSpot for this purpose. Now I'm on the home page. Now the job that I've been given is to prep the data, and therefore I'm going to go to a data workspace, which is on the left-hand side. I can find that. I enter the Analyst Studio, the data prep, capability. As soon as I do that, I'm landed on, my workspace. I've been working on multiple data sets, creating, getting data across multiple sources and so on. Now here, for this purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new data set. So let me start with the transaction data. And as I said, that transaction data is, summarized. It is, collated from different systems, and it resides in one single table. So let me take a quick look at that table. Now, when I'm looking at the table, I see all the columns, make sense to me. This sounds good, but I'm going to just do a simple select star and see how's the data quality. So I'm just going to execute in the SQL interface that you see here. It has the SQL interface. I run the query, and what I see is that this data is indeed correct. But what I do see is that the data is not ready for AI consumption. There are some missing information, and some of the columns we need some transformation, some of the columns cell values are missing, and so on. So my job is to first clean it up. So let me start by writing a SQL query, which allows me to do transformation as well as cleaning. Now right now I'm using SQL to do this transformation. For example, I wrote a very simple query, which looks for empty information or null information, gives a default value. I use some of the transformations here, all SQL friendly. I'm an analyst and I love working with SQL. But yeah, there are times when I get stuck, and that is where your Spotter prep will also come in play as we release it later this year. So essentially what I've done is written this query, and I'm going to execute it. It is cleaning it up. And let's wait for the query to execute. All right, so now I have done the cleanup. I have done some, transformation as well. Quickly taking a look at the data, seems like it is ready. This data set is ready. This is the transaction data that I spoke about, which is available in Snowflake. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and let's call this transactions. All right. So now this data is ready, cleaned, everything is ready. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the data which is available in the CRM system. Now, as I mentioned, the CRM system is not connected to the ETL flow. And therefore, what I'm going to do is I have requested my colleague to download that information and share it in Google Drive. Essentially, I have an external data source now. So the data prep capability on ThoughtSpot, it allows me to connect to various flat files. For example, you can have local file, Excel, or Google Sheets. In this case, I'm going to use Google Sheet. I've already connected my Google Sheet with ThoughtSpot, and I'm going to choose the right data set here. Now, what I'm essentially doing is connecting to Google Spreadsheet and creating a data set from that Google Sheet. Now, before I use it in a report, which is my analysis canvas, I'm going to quickly take a look whether it is indeed the right information that I'm looking for. So yes, this is the customer information. I have all the necessary information here. Let's go ahead and save it again. So I'm going to call this fan profile. Now my two data sets are ready. Now what I'm going to do, I need to be able to provide one single view that allows my CFO to start, asking data questions, or, maybe have him talk to the data, as we say it. Now let's start and we call it report. Essentially, it is the analysis canvas that allows you to do multiple things. It helps you to combine data across multiple data sources. It helps you write, notebook Python code, which makes, it easier to get, say, some data from apps as well. But today for the demonstration, I'm going to only use the query capability. And for that purpose, I have already imported the fan profile data. Now let's add the transaction data that we just prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and find that information. Yes, it says transaction created 2 minutes ago. Let's use this data set. Now I have these two data sets readily available to me. So sounds good. Now let me use SQL, which I'm very comfortable with, to combine this data set. So I'm going to go ahead and write a query that combines these two data set. I'm going to say, let's pick all the information from fan profile and all the information from transaction table. All right, so now I have the query ready. I'm going to quickly execute this. Now, essentially what it's doing is it's a new capability that we have added, which is using SQL, you can combine data sources or data sets from two different data sources. So now what you see as an output is that you have the fan information or the customer information, right from their name, their age, etc., loyalty tiers, as well as the transaction information that I had from the Snowflake data source. Now, when I'm reviewing it, what I notice is that, yes, I have done some transformation, but I literally missed out one of the transformations. Now, it's a painful job to go back into SQL and rewrite those SQL queries and rerun the entire flow. So what I'm going to use now is, yet another new functionality that we have introduced, which is the spreadsheet-based transformation. So now I have clicked into edit in spreadsheet. I come to an interface which looks very similar to spreadsheets. It has functionality as well, very similar to spreadsheets. For example, you can sort, filter, you can do styling, you can do condition formatting and whatnot. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I'm interested in creating a new column which computes the profitability. So we did create some transformation, but I missed out the margin information. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new calculated field. You can see we support a bunch of formulas here, and you can also see by data type which formulas are supported. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and write a simple transformation which calculates the contribution margin. And for that purpose, I've assumed a fixed cost of $3.5 and 2.9% payment processing fee. And this is how I'm calculating my margin information. So now the new column is added by a simple transformation. I did not have to go back to my SQL, which is really, really powerful. And this is a familiar interface for me as an analyst because I live my day and on spreadsheets. So this is nice. I'm going to give this a meaningful name here. All right, so I give this contribution margin in USD and my data is now ready. Essentially, it is the combined. So what I've done so far is combine the two different data from two different sources, did some transformation, use spreadsheet to do transformation as well. And now my data set is ready to be published to my CFO. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this information. And I'll also tell you what's happening behind the scene when I'm publishing it. So for example, I'm going to make it profitability. Don't mind my spelling, but yeah, all right. All right, so I'm going to publish this. So essentially what is happening in the background is we are taking this data, newly freshly prepared data, and putting it in SpotCache that Katie introduced. We spoke about cloud cost, etc. Essentially, SpotCache is a layer which allows you to pull your data from multiple sources. Whatever schedule you want to run of the refreshes, that takes care of it. And it puts it in a cache that can be queried unlimited times without worrying about, with AI, does the AI increase my cloud cost? So now it is available on the cache for my CFO to look at. I'm going to go back to my data workspace. I'm going to look at the data set that is available, which is game profitability analysis is available. I could go ahead and create a model on top of it and add the semantic layer as Katie spoke about. But just to keep the time in mind, I'm going to go ahead and run Spotter right on this. So imagine now I'm changing the role to a CFO. My analyst has given me this game profitability analysis, and I am ready to talk to my data. So essentially, I'm going to go ahead and ask this question: can you do a profitability analysis by loyalty tiers? And it will go ahead and pick the right columns, identify which columns make sense for this analysis, prepare a plan and execute the plan for me. We'll just wait a little bit. And all these queries that are running, it's running on the cache. So your cloud cost is in control essentially. So right here, what you see is that it has identified the right columns. It has identified margin, which was newly created as well. And it is generating the query for us. All right, so it's almost ready for our analysis. Awesome. So it has given me the information. It has picked up loyalty tier. It has given me what is the margin, contribution margin, and not just that. It actually summarizes the insight for me. It tells me that highest total revenue is from no loyalty tier, which makes sense because of course this is a one-off game that we did. But it also highlights that platinum members are the most profitable customers. So you just saw that how quickly within almost 10 minutes I was able to bring data from two different sources, blend them together, use spreadsheet and SQL to transform the data and push it to SpotCache and run Spotter on it. The entire flow was very, very seamless and empowered me as the analyst and CFO. So it empowered the analyst to provide a clean AI, analysis ready data to my CFO. And as CFO, I had the superpower, in this agentic era by just having to talk to my data.